بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Welcome my dear students. Today we are going to have a new class in Unit 3. We're going to study a piece of grammar and that is going to be on page 36 of your students' books. So be ready with your students' books and your pens so that you can write down and answer the questions with me. Grammar. Past, present, participial adjectives. The past participle and the present participial forms of a verb can be used as adjectives. Of course, you know that the past participle is the verb 3 or the ed, and the present participle is the verb ing form. Those two forms can be used as adjectives. صفات. Past participles generally end in ed but can also end in d, t, en, or n, and describe how someone feels. So, excited, interested. Okay. The mice were frightened of the cat. How did the mice feel? They were frightened of the cat. Present participles always end in ing and describe what causes the feeling. The cat was frightening. The movie was boring. It made us bored. Participial adjectives can appear after be or in front of nouns. So they look like genuine adjectives. They come before nouns or after the verb to be, am, is, are, was, were. Okay? My grandfather's stories about his childhood are amusing. You see, كلمة amusing is after the verb are here. My grandfather tells amusing stories about his childhood. The word amusing is an adjective. It came before the noun stories. What kind of stories does my grandfather tell about his childhood? They are amusing ones, amusing stories. Have a look at this exercise, exercise A on the same page. Complete the sentences with the present or past participle of the verb in parentheses. When Jack found out that he wasn't accepted to his first choice of university, he was blank. The news was blank. How did Jack feel when he found out that he wasn't accepted to his first choice of university? Can you guess? Exactly. He was disappointed because the news was disappointing. Right. He felt disappointed and the news itself was disappointing. كانت مثبطة محبطة. Okay. So, have a look. Calling someone by the wrong name is blank. I did it last week with a new friend and I was terribly what does it mean, embarrass? Embarrass يعني يحرج. Calling someone by the wrong name is, should I say embarrassing or embarrassed? Of course, this is what causes the feeling of embarrassment. So it is embarrassing, ing. And I felt terribly embarrassed. People who talk about themselves all the time are irritating simply because they get us irritated. I used to have a friend like that who irritated me all the time. Irritated me. See? I'm never blank by noises in the dark. It surprises me that other people think they are. I'm never what? I never feel what? You are right there. I'm never frightened by noises in the dark. It surprises me that other people think they are frightening. Okay. Now many people, not all the people, find winter to be a blank season. month of rain and snow can make people feel, what do you think? Okay, you are right there. Depressing for the season and depressed for the persons. Depressed for the person. Let's move now to another activity. And before we set out to this activity, or to talk about this activity, we need to say something else. We can use the word get, the verb get, before adjectives, before the past participle adjective. So, I get excited when I watch the National Geographic. The children got interested when I told them about the vacation. So, we use get and the past participle adjective. Okay? Another thing to say is a style of comparative adjectives is the comparative. Like when I say, the earlier you go to bed, the healthier you become. The sooner the better. The more the merrier. So, the comparative is one common type of comparative styles. In this exercise, we're asked to use the word get in its appropriate form, followed by the past participle adjective or an ordinary adjective. Giselle was supposed to be home an hour ago. I'm worried. I'm getting worried. Yeah, it means I have started to get worried because the guy should have been at home. I prefer to use the gym early in the morning. What do you think? It blank in the afternoon. You are right there. It gets crowded in the afternoon. Thank you. Yes. Next. I blank and accidentally showed up for the appointment on the wrong day. So we can say here, I got confused. I got puzzled. I didn't know about the appropriate appointment day. So I got confused. You know winter's coming when it starts to get dark earlier. Exactly. I think I may have the flu. I'm tired and I'm starting to what? To get dizzy? All right, to get dizzy. Kevin blank when he was 24 and was married 6 months later. Got engaged. خطبت. When he was 24 and was married 6 months later. We're going on vacation next week. We're getting excited about it. I'd recommend not buying white shoes. They so quickly. They what? They get dirty so quickly. Here the word get is followed by an ordinary adjective which is dirty, the opposite of clean. Setting up your own business is a good way to what? To get rich, said the businessman. Dale, when he rides the roller coasters at the park, what happens to him? Exactly. Gets frightened. Alright. Moving to this exercise, finish each sentence with a the comparative. Okay. There is an example here. The more money I make, the more computer games I buy. Let's complete these phrases. Let's complete these beginnings, these tenses with appropriate the comparative forms. The more it trains, the greener it becomes. The better my English is, or the better my English gets, the more career opportunities I have. The more TV I watch, the more knowledge I get, the more time I waste. The earlier the class, the more alert the students are. Can you think of it like that? Can you complete the rest from 6 to 10 on your own? Here are some suggestions. The more it trains, the greener the place becomes. The better my English gets, the better career opportunities I get. The more TV I watch, the more time I waste. The earlier the class is, the more alert students are. The further we run, the more tired we get. And this brings us to the end of our class today. Thank you very much, my students. Don't forget to visit the school website for e-homework. Study hard and don't forget to enjoy yourself. Thank you. Bye.